Welcome back and welcome to Mission. This edition of Mission is funded by United States Agency for International Development, USAID, from the American people. Child labor has become a menace, especially in fishing communities like Elmina, while many children in the community skip school from time to time to engage in fishing practices. Others, since birth, have not stepped foot in school. My colleague Judith Awachitano spent a day with Ama, a fishmonger, and her children who have not been to school and have become victims of child labor.
It's a morning filled with anxiety and distress for Ama, a fishmonger, as she anticipates the arrival of the canoes from their fishing expedition. These days, the catch has not been too encouraging, and she fears her family might go hungry if she's unable to gain much. For the past 4 years, this has been the daily routine for Auntie Ama. Coming to the beach, helping fishermen to untie their nets, and in turn getting some fish to sell to fend for her family. Ordinarily, this is not a task for women, but because of the hardship in her situation, she's had to join these men to untie their nets on a daily basis just to make a living. But she's not alone. Accompanying her are 4 children, the oldest 6 years and the youngest 4 months old. Unfortunately, Ama cannot afford the fish that is brought on the coast every morning, and so she can only wait for other fishmongers to select their bit so she can pick from the remains. And if she's lucky enough, her family might not starve. This may be Ama and her 4 kids, but mothers, fathers and kids involved in fishing business is common along the coast. And often, it comes at a great cost to the education of the children. Not just because they spend time helping out, but also because there just isn't enough money to see them through school. Take the case of Ama. In a day, she makes at most 10 cedis from smoking fish for others. And with an often absent husband, she simply cannot afford an education for her kids.
Oh, I mean, 10 1 pound. You will some way you got a 5,000 I could take many years. Me, maybe, and I'm not walking over your me out, never won't call. Well, come when you say, no, I'm into my miska.
While their mates go to school, they linger around the shores of Elmina landing beach, mostly unattended too. The consequences are dire for the kids.
From China.
China, as he's popularly called, is the second-born son of Ama. And while he's determined to help his mom, he's slowly losing dreams of becoming a soldier. His brother, who's the eldest, often gets saddened because his parents are unable to send him to school. Although Ama admits to child labor, she says she's doing her best to ensure they're put in school. But the current situation does not look like this would become a reality anytime soon.
2 million. A kusu 1 million. Kakava dunuso 1 million. You are saying books about to talk.
Statistics from the 2022 Child Labor Report reveals an increase in cases of child labor, especially in fishing communities, with 76% of children not in school. Meanwhile, chief fisherman of the Elmina landing beach says while measures are in place to prevent children from working at the beach, it's been a daunting task.
The process no from we. I have a flag a crabana a copper. I want and then the crop on too much. If you are white to fire, you go to school them. I'll go school. Well, up my 10 passion. Sabu and Catra classroom there, coffee or what.
But what role can government play in this? Commander Edina Egwafu-Ibrim, Municipal Chief Executive Solomon Apia, says there's no justification for any parent in the community to prevent their child from attending school.
Now there's free basic education, free senior high school. So on what justification that a child can say, I will not go to school? No, primary school is a basic education, it's for free. The capitation is for free. So if somebody is saying that I can't go to school, for what? So there's no justification whatsoever. And we've made it a point that no school can sack a child because it doesn't have a book or what have you.
Clearly, the reality on the ground proves otherwise, as the story of Amma, her children, and many others still hangs in the balance. Judith Awachitando, TV3 News, Elmina.
Hopefully, China and his siblings will be able to get some education soon. And that's it for Mission. This edition of Mission is funded by USAID from the American people. Thank you for watching.